Hi Virgo, welcome to your December 2025 General Love Tarot reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a General Love Tarot reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear these messages. And of course, hi crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I liked my Virgo crosswatchers. Energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped, reversed. That's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I like to start off my readings by doing a mini meditation to clear and set the energy, but if you're just here for the card pull, I completely understand. You can go ahead and check out the pinned comment below that has all the timestamps that'll get you to where you want to go. But for those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now. We'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Virgo. Okay, I saw like hair gel and then I heard like pomade. So I wonder if there's someone that like uses hair gel to style their hair, maybe takes a long time in styling their hair, is known for kind of like their hairstyles and being intricate with it. But then I saw pepper spray and I'm like, damn, what's that about? And I don't know, I kind of feel like you're giving off the vibe of don't mess with me. And so anyone that wants to like, I don't know, you come off intimidating a little bit, but I don't think you come off in a way to like, you know, repel everyone. I think you just like give off that vibe of I'm not the one. I'm not the one to play with. I'm not the one to mess with. So if you're going to approach me correctly. And then I saw the letter M as in Mason or Michaela, first, middle, last initial can mean something to someone, but I'm interested to see what this is all about. Of course, just hearing these, and if they didn't resonate, that doesn't mean that this reading is going to be for you or not. I'm just giving those early confirmations to those that are tapped in and tuned in early to this situation. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for Virgo, December 2025. So tell me about this energy surrounding Virgo, what the situation is going to be like in December for them with these general energies. For Virgo, okay, that one fought to come out, so let's see. Express your love. And it says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So there's someone who is approaching you, but the thing is, I feel a little bit of apprehension. I feel a little bit of nerves. They're not knowing how this is going to land with you. They are trying to play it in a like cool way with you. I don't know how to describe this. It's like they're afraid to approach you, but they feel as if they have to give a shot. They have to try. Or maybe this is what you're wondering, Virgo. Should I make that move? Should I send that text message? It does feel like a newest interest. So that could be brand new love in December, or even like your newest crush or your newest person that you're kind of connecting with here is what I'm seeing most of all. I'm seeing someone with like a wrist tattoo or maybe a birthmark around the wrist or like a scar around the wrist as well. Okay, tell me more about this energy for Virgo. 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. So it says, everything happens for a reason. Release regret, embrace the opportunities for happiness, search for the silver lining. I wonder if there's someone that, this could go 2 ways already from what I'm seeing here, and we'll pull more cards to clarify, but for some of you, it's kind of feeling like There's someone that has like a lot of regrets around not pursuing you in the right way or not treating you the right way, but they still want to make it known that they're still interested in you. And even if they messed up, they want to make up for it. That could be one. Another thing I'm seeing here is this is coming after a time that maybe you were just disappointed by someone. Maybe someone showed their colors. They showed that they were a dud. This could have been someone in the past that likes to spend their money and maybe was like a big gift giver and maybe kind of overflexed in that area. But I feel like you wanted more than that, and they weren't very emotionally capable of giving more. So you felt emotional lack from this, even if there were other things. You didn't feel like you could emotionally connect with this person. So I think we'll pull more cards, but I kind of feel it's more leaning towards you guys coming out of a recent disappointment. So kind of having this new interest come in. Some of you are kind of wondering if it's the right timing, if you need some more time before you move in this direction. But Spirit's kind of saying give yourself a chance. Even if that last, relationship kind of left a bruise on your heart, Spirit thinks that there's some sort of opportunity still in your love life, and Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on that just because of some disappointment in the past. Don't let the past have that much power over you, Virgo. I'm also seeing the color green. Someone could be wearing green right now. Green is someone's favorite color, aura color. Maybe the last time you saw someone that's coming through for this reading, you or them were wearing green. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't completely honest and I regret that. So this does seem like someone, maybe even for some of you now that this is all coming together, there was crush energy, but when they should have made a move, they didn't, left you feeling disappointed, maybe felt like you were wasting your time. But now in December, they're coming forward to say, you know what, I really did like you. I wasn't honest about that, but now I want to give this a try. So that's kind of what it's feeling here. And this could definitely be someone of the newest caliber from what you've been dealing with, or the newest timeline here. So, wow. Let's go ahead and get into this. I wonder if something happened around Mercury retrograde that was disappointing. And maybe they didn't communicate correctly. That could happen with Mercury retrograde. But now that it's recently gone back into the correct motion, whatever the word is, maybe they're kind of reevaluated and realize that they weren't in the right mindset and want to kind of make something happen really that is more within their intention than what they were acting in the past. But let's go ahead and clarify. So with the tarot, yeah, Queen of Cups. So there's feelings involved, and there's always been feelings involved, but maybe someone was afraid of that emotional openness, vulnerability. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it is kind of what's showing here, where maybe they were just kind of nervous of opening their heart to you, Virgo. You come off as very strong. You come off as very independent and not taking anyone's crap. And I don't know, it kind of intimidated this person. But they should have kind of admired you for that instead of trying to, I don't know, avoid it or retreat from it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This makes perfect sense. There are two fours here. Your birthday could be September 4th, September 14th, or August 24th. This is someone that was definitely closed off. And this was someone that definitely was not open and honest about how they felt. They definitely had a blocked heart chakra. They felt like they had to be tough. They felt like they had to be distant. And I don't know, maybe they tried to not have feelings for you is kind of what this looks like. And they tried to suppress their feelings for you. I don't know. This is showing like a work area. If I move my hands to uncensor this, which I can't for YouTube, it would show this woman sitting on someone's desk. So I wonder if this is someone you work with, met through work. Doesn't have to be. I'm even hearing like a work trip for some of you guys. But anyway, I think that they try to be all business, and they tried to downplay to themselves and to you how they really felt. And when I think there was a recent time where you may have opened up, or you kind of opened the door for this person to let them know that you were interested, they kind of shut down. And that's what disappointed you here. But I think, again, they were just not really confident in themselves to go through with that opportunity with you. Maybe they misread the signs you were sending and realized they messed up with that. Let's get into the tarot. So the current situation is the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. So I feel with the Queen of Cups that there is now someone who is realizing that they deeply care, that they have feelings for you, and that they're strong, and that's not something that they should downplay or hide. It's something that they should explore. Because if there has been some disappointment, I think they're upset that they disappointed you. They're upset that they hurt you from their unwillingness to open up and reveal the truth. But I feel now that they want to make things right. They want to take care of this. They want to heal this with you. And you could have Queen of Cups energy. You could have been kind of sensing more of what was going on despite them rejecting it, despite them denying it. You knew there was more there that they just weren't willing to show. Maybe you can explain why, but you just read energy so well. You know when people are being deceptive. You know when people are wearing a mask, and seeing that with this person was one of those things. And maybe for some of you guys, like, December is proving your intuition to be correct. That there was feelings there, that they do care, even if they tried to shut them down or shut you down in that sense. But someone may be giving their heart now, or someone may be expressing their love or expressing their interest after a brief separation or after a disappointment, and seeing the energy shift. What's crossing this is the Strength card. Leo energy. So this is a challenge card. And it's very clear that obviously for some of you, the challenge would be like to stay strong in this, to be hopeful in this, to put aside kind of what happened to disappoint you and just focus on what can be fixed and to hold that. I also kind of feel, again, like this person with the, go ahead and make the romantic gesture, with strength being the challenge. It could be like a challenge to hype themselves up to really pursue this, to really come back and apologize and be vulnerable, raw, and real. That takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of putting aside your ego to do what's right. Even if you messed up, there's always a chance you could fix it if you want to fix it. So maybe there's like, a challenge in the courage of facing you. And maybe that's why there's a little bit of intimidation there. What's crowning the reading is the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Virgo or someone with strong Virgo in their chart. But I think in December, you're going to see that this person is trying. Slowly but surely. And they may be doing this in baby steps. But I think they feel like they have to go slowly to regain your trust. Because if they were to go hard, go all in, it wouldn't seem genuine. It would seem like, oh, you're just trying to get my pants, or you're just trying to sweep everything under the rug. I think they want to take serious consideration in giving you space and giving you time to rebuild that trust. But they'll still be active in wanting to hang out with you and inviting you to things. Maybe even like if they were gift givers, give you a gift, or maybe return something. Like, I don't know why I saw a phone charger. Maybe they borrowed your phone charger, you need it back. Or again, it could be a metaphor from spirit about continuing conversation where it was kind of dying out. And maybe they were bad communicators, and because they were bad communicators, it kind of showed to you that they weren't interested. But again, I think they just are very cautious and maybe not very active in maintaining something that, even if it's not important to them, it's important to you, and that should matter. But I think with the Knight of Pentacles, they are making the effort to bring forth this new way of doing things, or this new way of showing you that they still want this with you, or that they want to work on this with you. And I do think they're going to prove that throughout the month. But they have a long road to go. I don't think it would be opening the golden gates that easily. Interestingly, I'm seeing a brown car. I don't know if someone has a brown car, owned a brown car. That's really interesting. But anyway, rooting this is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So what you don't see is that this person is really having serious intent, that they do see you as someone that is special, someone that can provide satisfaction for them in the long run, in the long term. A rare find that they see these days. This person's really picky, and I can even see that with the Four of Pentacles. So maybe they almost think like certain people are too good to be true, or they try to like, I don't know, the way they sabotage maybe finding faults so they can shut down to it, so it keeps them in this emotional safety net of not getting hurt. But I think that you are pretty close to their ideal, and you're the first in a long time that has made them really consider starting something serious here. And I think they've been single for some time, but not because they're players, playettes, but because they like to be alone. They may be kind of lone wolf type of people, introverted people, loner types almost. But they feel some sort of kinship with you, or they feel some sort of spiritual soul connect with you that feels promising for the first time in a long time. And they set an intention here of making things right with you. Recent past, we have the Four of Cups, Cancer energy. So I think what really kind of shut you down was that, like, due to their consistency of like not opening up, not texting regularly, not showing, you know, the truth behind what they were really feeling, what they really wanted, and just kind of keeping things lukewarm is a really good way to describe it. It just kind of made you disinterested or bored, or just say, I kind of give up on this. Or they were kind of just sending you that vibe. Even though you felt there was more to it, that's how they acted and that's how they behaved. It was just disinterested. But that's where they weren't being honest, Virgo. And for whatever reasons, it's a general reading. Like, I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people shut down people that they genuinely care about and want to have something with. It usually is for ego preservation, protection, but I think they are really regretting doing that. And I think they have been regretting the fact that you guys have been more distant lately, and they aren't happy with where things are at with you. All right, Virgo. To see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to end of the month, you need to be prepared for, aware of. What else can I tell you about this person, this situation? We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Pull some more tarot oracle cards to just dive deeper into this. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, you need more clarity, answers, I got you with the extended. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video where you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it's giving you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever is happening and unfolding at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.